What's up, y'all? It's Timmy, and today we're gonna go adventuring with Matt's buddies from high school and get them on snow machines their first time and do some snowboarding. So let's go get to it. Welcome to Truck House Life, baby. Filling the truck bed trailer up. This is sweet though, it's like my sled fueling station. So I got 40 gallons of capacity in here to fill up with premium gas for the sled. So it's pretty cool. Really expensive though. We are almost to Matt Brenna's cabin. We're getting close. We're up in Willow and we got a weekend ahead of us. Gonna be crazy. I'll tell you why in a minute. There's a lot of snow up here still, man. Here. Let's put some mucklucks on really quick. Crocs are not the shoes for Willow. Probably should put my work pants on too right now before I ruin these. But anyway, we're here. Matt's cabin up the hill. So I'm gonna get these sleds unloaded, get a bunch of stuff unloaded, and once I get everything unloaded, I'm actually gonna change these skis out to the black Polaris gripper skis over there. I get another set of them. So we're gonna put those grippers on this sled because these skis are super wide, too wide almost. So to make it a little easier to side hill and stuff like that. Anyway, that's what we're doing. So right now, Matt is on his way up here with Dylan and Mason, which are two of his high school buddies. If you guys look back at the videos from last winter, you'll find one with Mason with a snow machine flipped over in the middle of the highway out there. So hopefully we're not gonna repeat that, but these guys are kind of new to sleds, so might get interesting. One cool thing we're gonna do this time is try to go snow machine skiing / snowboarding. So we're gonna load the snowboards up on the snow machines and just try to do some laps. I'm a little bit nervous because I have not snowboarded or skied at all last winter and not at all this winter because of my knees, so we will see. Anyway, let's get unloaded here. Okay, world's sketchiest sled ramp, part 10. See how it goes. Slightly sketchy going down, extra sketchy going back up. Why? I don't know. It's just homemade. See how flimsy it is? I need like a 10-foot ramp. Maybe it's because the lifted truck bed. So the truck bed trailer has 6-inch lift on it, so it probably doesn't help too much. Anyway, we're gonna get them off here. Let's do this. Like I was saying, going off it's not too crazy. Going up is when it gets kind of gnarly. Here's the sleds. I don't know if I've shown you guys. I think you've seen the RMK 600. It's a 2019. It's got the Access chassis and it's super maneuverable. 155 track. And it's a 600, so should last longer than the 800. They seem to have less problems. So this Polaris 600 is replacing my Ski-Doo 600, which is a 2016 with the E-Tech, which awesome engine, but this is way more maneuverable in the mountains. And the Ski-Doo also had a 146 track, so that 155 makes a huge difference. So this is the MoPro ski rack. I just installed this the other day. Pretty stoked on it. This is the first ski rack that I've ever bought and not made myself. Reason being is because my homemade one that I made for my Polaris, it mounts in this track right there. And I rolled the sled on side a couple times and it wound up tearing a hole in the runners right there and had to weld it. So wanted to avoid that, use an official rack this time. It's designed and made to carry the load, not stress out the tunnel as much. In fact, it probably strengthens the tunnel. Anyway, let's get the skis off the links. Swap them out with the other ones. So here are these skis. I basically traded a snow machine belt for these skis. So that's cool. Since they're older, I'm gonna put these skis on the 600 Polaris and take those brand new Polaris grippers and put them on this. And then I'll sell these skis to pay for it all. The carbides are totally, I don't want to say totally shot, but they're totally shot. So I gotta replace those first. And here are the new carbides right there. So for those of you guys that don't know much about snow machining, snowmobiling, whatever, the carbides are the steel piece that goes on the bottom of your ski, and it's essentially like an ice skate blade. Like, it helps you stay in control when you're snow machining across like ice, stuff like that, low snow conditions. So pretty essential if you're gonna ride on any kind of ice and stick to the side hills, that sort of thing. So let's get these new ones on and swap skis. Boom. Hopefully these bolts come out. They've probably been on here since literally forever. Yes, cool. So just basically using a little baby floor jack. I've already got the link ski off right here. Pretty easy. Just a 5/8 wrench on both sides and the ski comes off super easy. So this is not a direct swap. There's a couple things you have to do, but I'm going to show you what to do. So just hang on one second. Let's get the ski off. Okay, so just pulled the through bolt out. We're gonna leave those spacers on there because we'll need them for the other ski in a second. So we're gonna bring this gripper ski over here, drop it on down. The link ski, as you can tell, has no spacers. When you put the Polaris gripper ski up in here, you can see there's some room, so we gotta fix that. So you actually need not just the Polaris gripper ski, but you need the hardware to make it work in the links. You'll need the Polaris bolt and nut to hold the ski on. You're going to need the Polaris spacers right there, and you're gonna need the Polaris washers, and then finally this Polaris bushing sleeve right there. So let's get this links bushing out of here and put that in the links. And usually what I do is I put all the parts for the ski that's supposed to go to in the ski. So all the link stuff I'm putting in the link ski, so I'm not mixing all this stuff up. Now we're going to take this Polaris bushing here and put that in the link spindle, and as you can see, it perfectly fits right in there. It's going to tap it in, and there you have it. Our next move is we're going to take these Polaris spacers and put them in the end. There's two. Okay, and here comes the moment of truth. We're gonna put this gripper ski on and hope that it fits. Okay, as you can tell, I've got my Polaris bushing all the way through the link spindle, and I have the Polaris spacers on. So now I'm going to take out this Polaris ski rubber here, because it kind of sucks, and we're gonna put in some DuraPro ski rubbers, which are awesome. And that should solve our problem here. Oh yeah, check that out, just sits right in there. Let's put this gripper ski on and hope to God it fits. That, sir, is a thing of beauty right there. Check that out. Totally fits. Now we're going to put the Polaris washer on and the Polaris nut, and voila. Beautiful. And as you can see, the ski is actually pulling itself back up into the air. The stock link skis, when the snow machine ski lifts in the air, the ski just tilts towards the ground like that and stays. But this lifts them up. That is super sweet. Super stoked. And I forgot that I want to keep the skis as narrow as I can, or narrow stance. So I put the two spacers in the inside. That way it pushes the ski in and it looks like a rock. It's freaking sweet. Let's get the other one on. And as you can see, the gripper skis totally fit the links. Pretty sweet. Keep in mind, if you want to put a pair of gripper skis on a Lynx, and maybe a Ski-Doo too, because they're pretty much the same, you need the Polaris gripper ski, and you need all the hardware. You need the through bolt, the nut, the washers, the spacers, the bushing. You need everything. So keep that in mind. And there's the skis I can sell now. I don't know if you can tell how much freaking wider these skis are, but they're huge. They might not look like it, but they're huge. So it's going to be a huge improvement. Pretty stoked on it. Let's get the carbides in these old Polaris gripper skis, throw them on the 600, then we're done. And the final step, release the Kraken. All right. Woo! We done it. I am stoked. That is so much narrower than the old skis, so it should side hill way better. Should just handle way better in general. Got the Jenny going. Moon's rising up there. Steve's over there splitting some wood. And we're gonna get this wood stove going, because it's cold. Got a crumb bum. Ever show you that video? Dude.
I don't know if you showed it to me. I saw it at some point.
Yeah.
I don't remember where I saw it.
Dude's all filming him and he just like had enough, like the governor. Morning, everybody. I just put the bed up and we're gonna go get the day started. Let's go hit it. Let's see if these boys are awake. We went for a night ride last night, but loaded sleds. Boy, we don't have to do it this morning.
For like 3 days, I couldn't even like stretch it out.
That's maybe one of the best batches of biscuits and gravy ever.
Those rock solid things, dude.
Also, like, I let those biscuits go longer so they're a little crunchier.
All right, here we go. Taking these boys up the dog sled, all loaded up. We're gonna hit the gas station and head up to Hatcher. Whew, it's a nice day out. Denali's peeking its face. We're gonna go head up Hatcher. We're getting close. The road's getting a little bit gnarlier, but we're still good. A little bit of ice. Made it. Tight turnaround. Almost back up to that bank. Might not be able to get out. Or this one, maybe. All ready to go. My gas gauge is reading not full for some reason. I don't know why. Boys, what are we doing? What's going on?
We are adjusting the limiter strap on a 2014 Ski-Doo Summit XM.
Oh, whoa, what's a limiter strap? What does that do?
So the limiter strap is the thing that adjusts the track angle here. We're gonna pull in this strap and it's gonna make the track angle be steeper.
So we're gonna shorten the strap.
We're gonna shorten the strap by a hole or two.
All right.
And then
what does that do to the track?
That's gonna make the track have a steeper attack angle.
There you go.
Which should provide more ski pressure so that you're not just tips up all day. So for mountain riding and beginner riders, it'll be a little less squirrely and crazy.
So basically you're like lifting the track off the ground, some more of the weight goes in the skis.
Yep, exactly. I'm gonna put weight on the skis and make it a little less wheelie.
Yep, you guys got that?
It'll be less fun to ride on if you like want to go wah!
Yep, but safer if you're riding two up.
If you're going in the mountains and two up. And
yeah, so today you guys can tell we're sled skiing, sled snowboarding, sled access. So we're gonna ride snow machines up the mountain, snowboard down, drop each other off, all that stuff. So if you're riding two up, not a bad idea to tighten your limiter strap.
Steve the mechanic is going to show us how it's done here.
Something to hold your bolt here.
Yeah, pliers. That's always classy.
Yeah, pliers. What you got?
It looks like it's a 1/2 inch.
It's a 13 mil.
13 mil. There you go. Let's get it. So there you go. Just a washer, nut, and a through bolt right there. And Polaris's are slightly different, but pretty much the same concept. You have a limiter strap up there that you adjust. And some of the new fancier sleds have limiter strap adjuster on the fly. It's like a little switch, like a knob in the side of your sled, which pulls the cable and will tighten or loosen it on the fly.
That's on the 1, 2, 3rd hole right now from here.
Boom. Yep. Oh yeah. We're really close. Here, stand on the sled. All ready? Whoa.
There goes all my kids.
I didn't know the tongue's not in. How were you guys walking around in that before? I didn't know the pin wasn't in.
We got the pin in?
No, he's gonna grab it. Yeah, I thought you walked in the back of the trailer a second ago. I didn't even step in the back of it.
I'm like not looking, I'm just looking at the machine. You get on, I'm like, man, he's heavy. This whole thing is going sideways.
I'm laying there and all of a sudden my whole world just starts pivoting.
Yeah, if you're gonna work on a sled trailer, make sure the pin's in.
No big deal.
All right.
All right.
Or at least you counted.
All right, we'll get that side.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Oh yeah. There it is.
All right, thanks guys.
Sorry about your tools, Steve.
Oh, it's all good.
Bring it.
Well, that's a wrap, y'all. Stay tuned for part 2 of this video where we continue our day in the backcountry with our out-of-state friends from high school. So we'll see you next time. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay posted on my latest videos. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace, y'all.